So I took the card apart already. I don't think any of us need to know how to do that, but I definitely think it's worth to mention. So this is a thermally reworked GPU. I've talked about this in the video, but I'm really glad I got the opportunity to actually show. So as I was telling you guys, as you can see, like PTM has extremely good bonding characteristics once it gets the heat that it needs. Anything more than 45C. As you can see, like I actually had to take a, where's the heat gun? It's off camera, but I had to take a heat gun to this just to kind of get it loose so that I can, so I can actually take it off. But yeah, the thermal reworks, it's not for everyone. Like I mentioned in the videos, I would definitely recommend you allow us to do the thermal reworks. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very, very good example of what I was talking about. It has really, really good bonding characteristics. So just give me one moment. I'm gonna need to actually have to use that heat gun again. Just plug this in. Okay. That should be fine. I don't think we need anything more than that. But yeah, the PTM bonds, and oh, it bonds well. Let me let me tell you. So there we go. As you can see, we're starting to lift it up now, and this is exactly what I was talking about. So at the right temperature, what this does, like, see, look at the viscosity. It essentially, it becomes like a bonding agent per se. So this is why, like, you see the thermals you see, because it's the thermal rework plus obviously a tune on MSI Afterburner that lets you game, in the 50s playing, I don't know, Dead Space and Call of Duty and all these other games. Maybe I think I'll use it more on the 60 because those use a lot more CPU. But yeah, as you can see, it's once you go to take it off, you do need a fair bit of clean work to get this. But we're not going to be using this anymore because this thing is finally getting a block. It's been in service for 5 years. Any card that I've reworked, I used to even run GPU farms like this. Any of the GPUs that I've sold, I've always had customers call back and ask if I had more to sell. So if that, just to kind of give some validity to the thermal rework and just to the overall process, I've been selling used cards for many, many years with a lot of happy customers. So in fact, some of them keep on asking me on Instagram if they have more cards to sell, and I keep on saying no, I don't. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this guy away. Get the job done. And then I'll show you guys for what I do for in between. Yeah, it's not too corrosive and it's not too strong, like isopropyl alcohol, although you can use that if you want to just use isopropyl alcohol and like a microfiber cloth or something. But yeah, I find these extremely useful and handy. I use a lot of them when I do reworks. So you can see it grabs. It just grabs. Like I said, I've been working with these for a little while, and I love them personally. But okay, let's clean this guy up here as well. Just for the sake of demonstration, like, I'm actually not gonna even reapply the liquid metal. What's on there is fine. I might reapply a little bit to the surface on the actual GPU block, but oh yeah, let me show you guys what I was talking about. Again, be very careful. Obviously, you're gonna end up damaging if you're not careful. But I just want to go in there and you basically put this on the side of the IC. So like, oh, looks like I got some LM on myself. Oops. Yeah, be careful, don't get LM on yourself. But yeah, you just want to kind of like, again, just make sure you're not damaging anything, of course. But yeah, just come and let it sit. Like there's a little gap there. Let it sit, and then no, not nothing on that guy. And like if it starts scraping, that's not the sound you want to hear. But this guy's actually a bit too thin. This guy will probably do a better job. There we go. Oh, I don't know if you guys caught that, but it dropped. But yeah, just go. I mean, you don't need to do this part. If you have OCD, you might end up doing it. So there is that. Oh, there's a piece of PTM just hanging out here. Okay. Right, and now let's do this side. Again, just very, very light. Okay. I forgot about this chip up here. Okay. And then I run one more just to kind of get everything. There's still some residue here and there. There's still a little guy here. Let's just go and see if we can. There we go. Get him out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Okay. Cool. 5 years old. I mean, for a 5-year-old card, I mean, she's been hanging out. Like, she's just been hanging